Sometimes I amaze even myself with my stupidity. But there we go. Hello everyone, FSG here, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to New Frontier, and welcome back to trying to make some money with no money. And it is proving harder than we thought, but we do have 7,947 in the bank. We have a field of long grain rice there, ready to go. We do have some chickens up here that are producing some eggs, and we also have our field of wheat here, although there are quite a lot of weeds in that which we can't afford to get rid of at the moment. But I am going to grab, and I'll show you what we're going to do. I'm going to grab this again. Yes, we are going logging one more time to try and get ourselves enough for one of the bigger greenhouses. So let me just show you what we're planning. So in productions here, we are going to greenhouses. Now we can get one of these. But also, we have got the mushroom greenhouse as well. So I'm going to start with this one, and we're going to go and make those lettuce that we talked about getting a while ago. But probably our next step will be to get a mushroom greenhouse as well, because they do sell for quite a lot of money. Now, I don't have enough money at the moment, but you'll see we do have nearly 8,000. So we don't need too much more. So I'm going to grab a couple of trees here. We'll drag them over. We'll get them sold. And then, hopefully, we can crack on with getting some lettuce grown and some pretty decent money done out of it. So, let's cut these two down here. They look pretty good. Not the biggest trees in the world, but I don't think we need massive trees. Although, I might just err on the side of caution and go and find the biggest ones I can. I mean, we have got this whole area to deal with. So, maybe I will find bigger trees, and then at least we know we'll get some good money for them. There's one there. That'll do, and then maybe one as we head out as well. One of the slightly smaller ones. Right. Job done. Let's grab this. And then one or two more. We're not going to get the 4 because we know that is very slow with this tractor to tow things, but here we go. Let's get this cut down. Let's get it all gathered up. And then we'll grab the other one. Now, one thing I am going to show you here, and a big shout out to Mazaki in my community, who showed me a better way of stripping the trees, or the branches off the trees. So, rotating and then running along seems to be a little bit more helpful. Got to get close enough to the tree. Seems to be a little bit more efficient than trying to run it up and down. You know what we used to do in FS25, where you would just run up the middle of the tree like so and do it? Well, actually, that squatting to the side bit and running it along the edge seems to strip them all off. I don't know why I keep getting my torch up there either, but that looked pretty good. So let's grab that, let's winch that in using the K button, and then we'll jump in the tractor, and I think one of these two here will do. Probably this one on the right is the slightly bigger one of the two. So we will grab that, and then we will see you when we get to the sawmill. There we go. So yeah, we'll cut and strip this and we'll tow it over. So we'll see you there. Right, here we are. Just about arrive at the sawmill, and now we are on the newer version of Ola's map, and so far so good for me. I know there's a couple of issues that people have highlighted that he will fix again in a later update, but with what I've been doing so far, I've not had any major issues. Now I'm going to stop and drop these off here. Let's cut them all to size, make sure that we are maximising the money we're going to get out of these, and then yeah, we'll see what we get. Like I said, we probably only need just over 1,000 bucks, but it would be nice to get a little bit more than that if we can. So there we go, 6 meters for the top one. Along here again, 6 meters. We'll push on, we'll get all of these ready, and then we'll get them piled up, ready to sell. And we'll come back then. Right, there we go. The main logs are on. We are just pulling the other bits over here. Hopefully we'll get them over that little lip. That's how you smash a window in a tractor, that, isn't it? Okay, we're on. Also clattering their machinery as well. But there we go. Let's park that there. It would be nice at some point in the future to get out and get our own productions over at our place over there. The smaller productions. I know they only produce 10%. But there we go, 2,787. We have enough now with some stuff to spare as well, so that's great. Right, let's go and find a spot for our new greenhouse, and we'll get it down. Hopefully we'll have enough without it having to landscape too much. I've forgotten about that, so we'll probably lose this and some more. We'll probably be in negative equity again by the time we finished here, but let's see how we go. And in fact, we could well be in negative equity anyway, because we've got no income coming in at the moment, other than selling a few more trees. We've got no income coming in, and we're going to have to pay the lease on all of these vehicles, so the sooner we get some crops growing and some stuff we can sell, the better. So that is my tactic really behind getting this greenhouse in. We might actually get some produce out of it relatively quickly. Now, behind this greenhouse probably looks the flattest area of anywhere we've got, so I'm going to go with this and see how we get on. Wish me luck. So there we go, the $9,000 greenhouse, and it's only giving us like $57 more in terms of landscaping. So for me, that's a big win. I thought it would be more than that. There we go. It's in. That felt too easy. That felt too easy. Right, what we are going to do, though, is we are going to enable watering, and we are going to activate, not chili peppers, we're going to activate lettuce. It says materials missing at the moment because the water needs a little bit of time to catch up. So, we're just going to leave that now. I think there's nothing really more we can do today, other than sit back and watch everything grow. So, I think what we'll do, we'll go for a sleep, and we'll come back again tomorrow. Morning then, everyone. We are back, and although it's a beautiful morning, we are $899 in debt now, because, of course, we have all the leases on the machinery. We have to pay a little bit for the privilege of having this water here as well, which is frustrating. We do have 3 full pallets, though, of rice saplings, which is a bonus. We have some rice in the ground here, which is awesome. So first things first, I'm flooding our rice field. That's fantastic. Now, I'm going to go up and check on our chickens as well and see how they're doing. Also, we should probably check our new greenhouse here and see if we've got any lettuce out of it yet. We have some, but not enough showing. We've probably not got a pallet full of it yet. Let's have a look. So, we have 1,000 litres of 7,000 litres. That is good. We're making progress, but it's going to maybe be a bit slower than I thought. Okay, let's go and check on our chooks as well and see how they're doing. And here we are, and my goodness, those weeds are looking pretty bad. Deary me. As for our chickens, oh, still only the 1 pallet. That's a bit annoying. I would have expected to see a bit more than that now. Oh well. We'll just leave them going as well. Okay, so frustration, I guess, is we're $899 in debt and we don't have anything to sell yet. There we go. A handsome £303. Max value £306. That's madness. If I only got 92 litres as well, it looked 3 pallets. I've definitely got more than that. I'm going to go and double check that. But we definitely need to go and cut down some more trees at this rate, don't we? No, 180 kilos times 3. There's definitely 3 pallets here. I think we're getting some skewed numbers. I'm going to, I think, just sell these and let's just see what happens. So we're going to need the skid steer. It's going to be a long trek to the farmer's market, but let's see how we get on. Here we go. Top up the chicken feed there. And let's head on our way over to our rice saplings. Right, here we are. Let's hope there's enough space to manoeuvre here. There should be. We might have to do these as separate. No, we can definitely take 3. It's whether or not they'll topple as we're driving. That's the problem I've got. So let's just get these forks right down here. Right, here we go. This is going to be, I think the word is, sketchy. When we get it all lined up and stacked, we're going to try and run all 3 pallets in one go. Now, I am going to put it on a little time lapse so you can see if I make it or not. I'm not going to hide behind the magic of film and get away with stuff like that. We are warts and all on this one. So let's see how we get on. This is, yeah. This is going to be interesting indeed. Now, see, I'm on the edge of the greenhouse here, on the step there, where the landscaping has gone a bit pear-shaped. So, if I get this wrong, I'm going to end up with a pallet on the floor. Oh my goodness. You do some dodgy stuff when you've got nothing at your disposal. Let's see how we go. Come on. See, even here, look. Ah. Do you know what? The old adage, if it fits, it ships. That actually could be the best solution that we could have come up with. It's unorthodox, but it's working. Right, that's actually the best solution we could have had. Now, as long as that doesn't fall off on the way, that one on the roof, we could be in good nick here. Right. We'll see you at the farmer's market. Right, here we go. Let's see what we get here. I'm not expecting much. Well, let's see. Right. They're all off in a little bit of an unorthodox fashion, and they're not selling, which is slightly concerning. I'm going to go back and get those eggs, even though it's not a full pallet. I'm going to bring those over and see if we can sell those too. Right, here we are. Same problem with this lip again. Something that we'll resolve when we can afford to do some landscaping. But for now, we're kind of just grabbing stuff, hopefully. It's enough to not fall off the forks. Right. Back we go. I'm an idiot. Because if I go around here, there is a pallet sell point. There we go, and we have sold $79 of product there. So, proof that these rice saplings are worth absolutely nothing. So, I don't know why I'm bothering. Well, I do know why I'm bothering, because they're still worth money. Even if it is pennies. And we, at the moment, need pennies. So, let us ditch these. And then hopefully our little greenhouse plan is going to come good at some point in the future. What about our eggs? Let's see what our eggs are going to cost. I mean, there aren't many of these either, so it's hardly going to be earth-shattering, but yeah, why didn't I think that was the loose goods thing? Sometimes I amaze even myself with my stupidity. But there we go. Like I said, warts and all, $275. So there we go. We have actually more or less halved our debt. So not complete waste of time. But we do need our chickens to make more eggs and faster, and our greenhouses to get better. But let's sell that greenhouse. Let's see how much money we get for that. Not much, I don't think, because I think it was only 3,000 to place it. But it does mean we have a level spot to put our mushroom greenhouse down when that's done. So, there we go. Right. Yes, 387 in debt now. Not bad. Let's head back over and let's get rid of that greenhouse. And then, I genuinely think we're stuck at the moment. We can't even afford to get a combine to cut the crops, even when they're ready. We haven't got any money to put fertiliser on them. So actually the yield of them is going to be woeful as well. But it will be something. And something is better than what we have at the moment, which is absolutely nothing. So, we'll see you back at the, I was going to say see you back at the ranch. So, bit of a bold statement at the moment. See you back at the greenhouse in the middle of an empty field. 1,489. There we go. So, while we have sold that, we do have this level bit of land, like I said, and we have at least £1,000 in the bank, which is good. But yeah, I mean, I could just keep cutting trees down. I don't want to, though. It's boring. It's not interesting content for you lot. So, I think what we'll do, we'll skip forward to the next day, and we're going to see how our lettuces are doing. Our lettuce? Anyway, 921 litres. It is going to be a while before we get any of these ready. Although, when we do, they're going to be worth something. I mean, already, looking at this, they are $826 worth. So, yeah, I think we might have a nap for a few days and just see what happens. We could get to a point where we're just cancelling out our debts, though. So we need to think about what we do. Hopefully these crops come good. Or we might just have to cut down enough trees to afford the combine harvester and the trailer to sell the stuff. This is proving to be harder than I thought, I've got to say. I like the challenge, but it just doesn't feel like we're making progress at the moment. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, we're back again. As you can see, 787 in debt again. I think we're going to have to fill our rice up. It has moved on another stage, though, which is good. So let's just check that as well. Yep. And we have a pallet of lettuce ready to go as well. And hopefully not too far off another one. We shall see. Not really. No, we've got a bit to go yet. Okay. But we have got one. So that's better than nothing. We are actually... There we go, 1,000 litres there. So we are starting to make some progress. But yeah, we're still stuck. We are still stuck with no money. And yeah, not really sure what we're going to do next. Let's check time-saving stock check, though. Let's see what that lettuce is worth. Because it might make sense to just chuck that into the farmer's market, for sure. Right, let's have a look at our lettuce price. They are selling at the moment for $9.95. It's a little bit under their max price. Now, if we go to time-saving stock check, we do have $1,943 worth, though, so that's pretty cool. Do I sell them? Or do we skip forward to later? I think we skip forward to later in the day, see if we can get a little bit more, and then take things from there. Afternoon, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we do have a second pallet, so that is a positive. We do also have quite a lot of rain. So, let's load this up and take it along and see what we can get for it. Right, here we go. Let's see how we get on with this. It is nice to see the rain, I'm not going to lie. One of my big bugbears with 22 was the fact that you could go through years without seeing the rain, so pleased to see it here. Doesn't really stop us doing anything at the moment. There we go, 1. And 2. we are in the money. $1,160 in the bank, so it was worth it. They are going to be quite lucrative, actually, which makes me think we need to probably invest in a little bit more on the greenhouse front to start with, and then we'll take it from there. But, yeah, this is going to be slow going. So what's frustrating now is that I have machinery that I'm probably not going to use for a little while, like the seeder, that I could sell and then use that as, I don't know, a loan for the combine to get the crop off. And now I'm really stuck between a rock and a hard place, because I think even if I skip another day now and see what our next batch of product looks like, I think we're just going to be resetting myself to 0 every time. So something has to change ahead of us getting our first crops ready, and I think we are avoiding the inevitable. Let's put it that way. We are avoiding doing a load more forestry, but I kind of think I can't see any other option for us but to do more forestry. So let's skip forward another day. I just want to see if we get another pallet, and if we stay in the green, actually, $1,160 there. I don't think we will, but let's find out. Good morning. Well, there you go. There's your answer. Back to $548 in debt. We are just going round in circles here. It's also the middle of winter now. It is December. So, at the same time as not making any money, there's not much else we can do other than... There's our lettuce. Taking a while to spawn. Yeah. Other than cutting some trees down, what else have we got to do? It's just going to be long and laborious, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. We are making progress with our crops. Let me just check this again and make sure it doesn't need more water. I think it probably does. There we go. The last thing we can do is leave that to rot. Yeah, no, we have nothing better to do. It's just not particularly riveting content for you lot. So, I think at this point we'll leave it. But as you can see, all of those trees over there belong to us. So I think it's a case of cutting them down and seeing where we get to with it. I just don't... The thought of dragging them all the way over there, 3 at a time, cutting them, it is going to be a tedious... Maybe, though, maybe we do that as a live stream this Wednesday coming, and then you guys can coach me through it. Coach me through the hours that it's going to take us to do that. But we could be in a good place at the end of that. So, for now, from me, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for the support, because this is more challenging than I thought it was going to be. And I'm absolutely committed to not breaking and getting a loan or doing anything to make money other than what we've got available to us. At least we don't have the issue that we need to reset the save game. That was clearly a user error there, and I'm the idiot on that one. So at least we know we can sell the pallets, and at least we know that's not an issue. So that's a positive, probably the only one so far. So on that note, I will say thank you very much again, and we will see you very soon. Take care. Bye for now.